Hey guys, it's JC Chandler back again. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you've been creating something amazing. I'm back in my studio, and I have picked up these beauties. These are coasters I made out of casting powder. If you've heard of eco resin or magic pour or aqua, I forget what it's called. It's so many of them out there. It's basically a powder that you mix with water, and it is something that you can put into silicone molds to cast shapes. And that's what this is. I did some coasters, and man, I did these a while ago, and I knew I was going to do some decoupaging on it, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do. But I have since selected some napkins, which I think would be better because they're softer and I don't have to do a whole lot of filing around the edge, because this is delicate when you file it. It's, again, you know, it's like ceramic, or not ceramic, or if you were to go to a pottery place before it is fired, it's a little soft. If you're going to use a file, just FYI. These are fully cured, so they are pretty hard, but let's go ahead and get started. Before I go any further, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you subscribers, everyone who clicks play, and everyone who shares and comments. You guys make my heart happy, and I am grateful for you. What I'm going to do today is, if you have something like this and you want to create along, when you see this video, I'm gonna tell you what I have. You can use you could even use wood, you know, but if you're gonna decoupage, you can use whatever you can decoupage on. A napkin is what I'm using. You can use paper. I have this napkin. I've had it for a couple years or so, and I purchased it because it has full napkin, right? Some napkins, when you buy them, they have one panel is repeated on each 4 sides. This one has a full-blown decorated napkin, and I love that for what I'm trying to do, right? I don't want all of my coasters to be the exact same, so I've decided that I'm going to select my individual pieces, and I have them cut out roughly to the size of this coaster. And like I said, I'm gonna file it, but I'm gonna file gently, so you're gonna need a file, something that is very fine. You don't need a hard, like this one is coarse on this side, this one's fine. I'm gonna use the finer side. You're going to need, I'm gonna use clear glue. You can use Mod Podge. You can use any sealant. I have, let's see, what else do I have? I've got some Duraclear matte. I've got some triple thick. You can use any of these, whatever you decide. I'm going to end up sealing this with a spray sealant, which is going to be matte, but I still want to seal it. This is porous. It is supposed to absorb water, so I'm not sure if I'm going to actually seal the back of it, but we'll see. Not sure how far we're going to get on this video anyway. So let me put these to the side. Put these to the side. What else are we going to need? I don't know. I am doing this just on a whim, guys. I didn't really plan this out. I just saw them sitting there and decided, let's do this. Now this one has a little bit of a hole, and if I was going to do anything that wasn't covering it, it might be visible, so I don't know. Let's see what we're going to do here. I have a brush. Yes, you're going to need a brush. This one I have, it's raggedy, okay, and I expect to use glue with it because it's fine. I'm going to brush it on here, and then I'll brush it on top. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. Maybe some water, depending on what I'm going to do. Like sometimes you might want to wet the edges, and that's probably what I'm going to do. We'll see. We'll see. I may not even file it. Well, let's just go ahead and get started. All right. I'm going to go ahead, and this is just clear Elmer's glue. I've got such a large, this top is not good. I'm a little nervous about this. See what's happening? It's skipping, and I think it's the wrong top for this bottle. That might be the situation. Oh, I'm a little nervous. I don't want to turn this upside down. Let's see. Maybe I should just use the Mod Podge. I'm going to use this. It is what it is. Maybe I'll just take it and do it like this. Okay, let's get started. Stop fumbling, girl. I don't want a whole lot. Just enough to stick the napkin down. If you've ever decoupaged, you know what's going on here. And I'm doing it my way. You may not do it this way. I'm gonna grab this. Sit that down there. Grab this and just drop it on down. Oh, we're gonna have some wrinkles probably. I hope I don't. Let me see. I need some plastic. Let's see if I can do this. What I'm trying to do is press this down as best I can without my hands sticking to the glue part of it. Let's see. This is going to have to dry. Yeah, we're going to be doing this in a couple of steps. I forgot. I'm not a glue person. Oh, I hate waiting for glue to dry. Darn it. So that's what we're going to have to do, though. And then I'll have to put another coat. So let's just go ahead and finish these. Maybe I put a lesser coat on. Let's see what happens. Yep, and I see how I'm treating this brush. That's why it looks the way it looks. Let's see what this one looks like. Maybe because I don't have so much glue, I don't have to wait so long. Absolutely. Yeah, I have too much glue on that one. Way too much glue on this one. So we're going to put this in front of the fan. I'll be right back. So that's what happens when you don't have a plan. Because this is probably already almost dry. I'm going to put glue on top of it anyway. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to use this. Get a little bit more. I haven't used this glue in a long time. And I didn't realize this bottle was in such bad shape. Okay. There's still a lot of glue on here. Waiting for it to dry just a bit might be a good idea, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to drop it on. There we go. think we're good. The one thing I don't want is for it to rip like that other one was going to rip because it had so much glue on it. Oh, these are going to be so pretty. Let's see. Very, very, very nice. Just want enough for it to stick because these napkins are so thin. Okay, there we go. Let's get you. There we go. There we go. Okay. There's something under there. Oh no. I'm not gonna worry about it. These will have to dry just a little bit before I put more on, but what I'm going to do is, let's cover this up just so it doesn't knock over. And what I'm going to do, where's my other brush, is I'm going to, is this water? Oh! I'm going to use the water on the edge trick. Supposedly, this is going to let me just grab it off. I think filing is probably going to be my best bet. Yeah. There it is. Filing is better for me. It's such a ragged edge. It's not a smooth circled edge, if you can see. I thought the brush would be better. And I'm doing this really light, guys, on the smooth side, because I don't want to make a lot of powder. So let's do this. I've never used napkin or decoupage on this resin casting powder before. So this is my first time. You know, we experiment up in here. Let me just see if I can just dampen it a little around the edges. There we go, a little easier. I don't want the napkin to rip when I'm filing it. There we go, see that? And the edges I'm going to do with some gold paint. That's the goal. Let's see. This is similar to when we put paper on wood when we were making the earrings before. That's all. Just following that edge. And you see that lip right there? Yeah. Oh my God, these are gonna be beautiful. At least they're beautiful in my head. Never know what they're gonna come out like. I like that. Y'all know I love. So my camera stopped and I was just chugging along. I got the other three done, and here's the last one, which was the glued one I put under the fan. So let's go ahead and finish this off. My phone was full, and I was like, oh, well, that's not good. So I had to clear some space. Man, and most of what was on there was videos that I have already posted to YouTube, so I could get rid of them off my phone without worrying about losing my videos. And then I have them on my computer too. This one with all this glue is giving me a little more. I need a little more elbow grease. Let's see. That's that glue. All right. Well, I know that I won't be doing that much glue again. I love this shape. Almost done. This one's a little more rustic. I was gonna say raggedy. It's a little more rustic than the others. Get the edges right. Trying to be persnickety about it. I think that's all I'm gonna worry about. Get this out the way. All right, so okay, I'm gonna do this really quickly. I was unable to get the rest of the process recorded, so let me just quickly tell you what I did. I used copper Inka Gold on the edges of all of them, and then I went over it with the black metallic Inka Gold to give it a bit of a rustic look. So if you can see that. And then I put a round cork, which happens to fit perfectly on here. So these are done, and they are, I put water on here. What I did also is I did another coat of glue. I let that dry, and then I sprayed it with some matte clear acrylic finish. So now there's a good complete set. I didn't do anything to the edges, and I don't think I'm going to. I probably should have, had I thought about it, but it is what it is, right? Look at these. These I think are beautiful. I'm thinking of cutting a wood coaster holder for them. Not sure. Or just putting them in a box. I'm not sure. I really love these. Y'all tell me what you think. And I'm sorry that the video is so choppy, but I cleared out my phone, and hopefully it won't cut me off anymore. I should have enough space to do my videos, but what I'm gonna have to get in the habit of doing is deleting the phone videos off my phone once I have them uploaded to YouTube. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are having a great day, and go create something amazing. See you soon. Bye.